Hi everyone, welcome to week 4 of our frequently asked questions series. We're going through common questions that we get asked when people come to sell their property. Let's see what we have in the mysterious bowl this week.
What we got?
The question of all questions. How can I add value to my home?
Okay, right, yeah, so that's the one that we're asked basically every single day. I think first things first, a lot of people obviously will go straight to, we have to extend our home, do a loft conversion, refit a kitchen, bathroom, something like that. And look, it's pretty obvious all of those things are going to add a bit of value, but maybe what we'll do today is go through some smaller bits which can potentially add a bit of value.
Yeah, you don't necessarily have to extend, do a loft conversion, garage conversion, or like the other examples that Dave said. We'll try and give you a few tips and kind of advice that we've given to people that has notably added value onto their home going forward.
Yeah, I think all it's going to take for you guys kind of watching and maybe looking to do these things is, you know, just you're going to have to invest a little bit of time into your home and a small amount of money, and then we'll get it going. So kind of what's your first point, mate?
I think first of all it's just about making better what may be already there. Like we said, it's not necessarily something where you have to go out and spend thousands on a new kitchen. For example, you may have a pine kitchen that was there when you moved in 10 years ago, that might be that kind of darker wood with the black splashbacks, for example. We've seen many people, and if you go on Facebook and things like that, on the budget DIY sites, people have just sanded down their unit doors, painted them in a light colour, maybe some new splashback tiles, and it can just transform the kitchen for less than £1,000 easily. Gives the impression that a new kitchen has been done without the cost and the mess.
Yeah, just brightens it up as well, away from that dark wood, doesn't it? So I think that's a great point. Other one I would maybe mention is really just maximising the space in your house, mainly the floor space, and just making sure it's as light as possible in there.
Yeah.
Whether that be decor that you have. Obviously, look, you know, I know the navy blue is a really popular colour at the moment.
Yeah.
Looks absolutely stunning in some rooms, but if you've got that in a very small, call it a study space, that's going to make it look really enclosed. So.
Yeah, the amount of times that we get feedback on properties where people may think that the home is too dark or a bit dingy, a bit claustrophobic. It does happen quite a lot, and as you said, it's very easy to just put something that's a lighter colour in there, a light grey or a neutral colour, because nobody ever doesn't buy a house because it's too bright or too light. That just doesn't happen.
Never heard that one before.
Exactly. So yeah, take a look. We actually put a blog out of the top most Instagrammable colours that's proven to be out there at the moment. So if you take a look at that one, that might give you some inspiration.
Yeah.
Like Dave said as well, decluttering, you know, showing the floor space, but again, making it feel welcoming and a nice open and airy room. Don't do too much though. Some people can be quite guilty of taking away things like child school photos, for example, family portraits, anything that is just gives the house a bit of personality, should we say. Flowers, for example. Lovely touches to make it feel homely, not just a building that you're going into and feeling a bit cold and kind of show homey. I think that is one thing that we always try to dress when we're taking photos, when we're doing video tours. That has to be looking perfect, especially when you look at a still image. That's not going to change, so you need to make sure that it's eye-catching from the get-go.
Yeah, definitely. And I'd say sort of part of that as well, if you are on the market at the moment or planning to come to the market. Obviously, time of year that we are in now, autumn, winter. You know, if you've got an open fire, put it on. Creates a beautiful aroma around the house, and it's a really lovely feature that I think a lot of buyers at this time of year will be looking for.
Definitely.
So that's another little point, isn't it? I would say kind of curb appeal is really important, and making sure the garden's looking its best. Again, we're speaking time of year, and I know it's not the best time. But, you know, little things, de-weed the block paved driveway, make sure if you've got gravel that it's all swept, nice and neat. Couple of hanging baskets outside potentially.
Rake the lawn.
Yeah.
Allow it
get
to
rid of
the
leaves. Yeah.
You want to get rid of that just so it's looking as fresh as possible. It's going to have to go against the the cliche of don't judge a book by its cover. It absolutely is what people do when they look at a listing, or even when they're walking up to the front door of the property. So I think that is a really, really important one.
Yeah, there was something that we were actually discussing this morning, if you remember, kind of functionality of rooms.
Oh yeah.
Which I think is really important.
Yeah.
Kind of, I think we all know that kind of conservatory. We've probably seen it all on Rightmove. We've certainly visited a lot where it kind of becomes half of a gym, half of a dining room, half of a sitting room. And
anything.
Yeah, nobody really knows what it is. So I think having a purpose for each room is something that's really important. So
especially with bedrooms as well.
Yeah.
You know, I think a lot of people, understandably, will have made home offices out of bedroom space. Of course, you can do that. When you look at 3-bedroom houses, it can go against it. If your second and third bedroom don't have beds in, or just aren't dressed as a bedroom, then it will make it feel a bit smaller. You want a double bed in there, you want a dresser, you want a wardrobe, because then people can go in and think, oh, okay, well that all fits there. I don't need to worry where that's going.
Yeah, no,
I think that's a really important one.
Functionality for each room, and you know what, even if it is an office, because like Darren said, a lot of people are still working from home at the moment. Present the office in the right way, so you know, don't have it as a half office, half this.
No.
Fully commit to
one or the other.
Yeah, commit to one or the other. That's really important. I was going to say, because we had a case going back over in Dunstable didn't we?
Yeah, we had second bedroom was a child's bedroom. He must have been 10, 11, 12, something like that. One of the bunk beds where below it was kind of gaming area, a little chair. Up top was the bed. But if you were to imagine you were going in through the door frame and you had this almost scaffolding looking structure straight in your eye line.
Yeah.
It used to be the old master bedroom before the extension was done. But things like that will just make it feel like it's a lot smaller because you can't see, you're not drawn to the furthest point. If there's a bay window, you want to make sure that you can see that because that is the focal point of the room. So luckily enough, they were changing his bedroom anyway. On our advice, I guess, we said, look, just get a conventional double bed. It used to be the master bedroom, you wouldn't guess that now, but also it lets that light coming into that bay and opens up your viewpoint.
It's kind of a bit of a combination of most of the things that we've discussed so far.
Yeah, all in one almost.
But yeah, I mean, look, it's one of those conversations where we could probably rabbit on here for the next 15, 20 minutes, probably an hour, to be honest with you. And I'm sure you'll all get pretty bored of us pretty quickly. So
yeah, I mean, if you do have any questions or want any advice, if you're looking to get going soon, you just want our opinion on what works and what doesn't work, get in contact with us, give us a phone call, email, comment below, let us know how we can help, and I'm sure we can.
See you week 5.
Thank you very much.
Bye.